What does taking a walk in the woods have to do with building my dream life? A lot of things. I'm Alexandra, an American in Finland, and every day of July, I'm doing one thing to build my dream life. Now, something that I don't talk a lot about on here is that I am an incredibly anxious person, to where sometimes, even if nothing is wrong, all of a sudden, my ribs and my lungs will feel like they're caving in and I can't breathe and I'm dying and the world's ending and everyone hates me. And I have found that the very best thing to help with that is to get out of my house and get in the woods. And I'm so thankful that Finns have such a connection to nature, and that makes walking in the woods here so accessible. No matter where you go in Finland, there are beautiful marked paths that are accessible. There's exercise equipment in the woods. The trails are lit for when it gets dark in the winter seasons. And for my other Imi friends, yes, there are snakes in the Finnish woods, but you don't have to go into the woods to be in the woods. Like, you can just be on the trails and you'll be fine. You won't see any snakes. Now, part of building my dream life is me getting a handle on my anxiety. And I've had a real aversion to going into the woods or going on my walks recently, and I'm not sure why, even though I feel better afterwards every single time. So holding myself accountable by making these videos and getting myself out on my walks, I think will be incredible for my mental health and my overall life quality. And I use my walks as almost like an active manifestation time. I no longer listen to true crime when I go for my walks. I now only listen to positive music or like women in business podcasts, women that I want to emulate and live my life like. And I try to notice all of these small, beautiful things in the woods. Flowers, bugs, the light hitting the trees, moss on rocks, things that I can draw inspiration from. And it's beginning to be berry season in Finland, so you get a little trail snack every time you go on the walks. I picked a handful of wild strawberries today, and I just think that's so fun. And I remember last year being in this same exact woods, looking down at my left hand and seeing my empty ring finger and just visualizing so hard my ring that I was going to have, because I wanted to stay here. I love my husband. I was so ready to start my life with him, and I didn't want to leave. I wanted to stay here in Finland with him. And every single day on my walk, I would look down at my hand and I would see my ring. I could feel it. And then that manifestation happened. And so I don't know. I think that there's magic in these woods.